Every day, thousands of founders battle over tiny slivers of the crowded digital marketplace. Meanwhile, quiet fortunes are being built in heavy industrial B2B sectors that remain largely ignored by the startup world. Look at the sheer volume of material required for a project like this. A single multi-level interchange requires thousands of tons of surfacing material, creating a massive, localized demand for specialized chemicals. National macro policies like Bharatmala, the PM Gram Sadak Yojana, and the Smart Cities Mission are currently funding thousands of kilometers of new roads across the country. Supplying the foundational materials for these projects ties a business directly to the national budget, creating a level of financial stability and long-term wealth that is difficult to find in consumer-facing industries. The specific material sitting at the center of this demand is bitumen emulsion. Traditional road construction relies on hot bitumen, which must be kept at extreme temperatures, consuming massive amounts of energy and creating safety risks for workers. Bitumen emulsion is a liquid mixture that can be applied cold, significantly reducing the fuel required for a project. Rising fuel costs and stricter environmental guidelines are pushing the global construction industry towards these emulsions, as they offer a lower carbon footprint and a much safer application process on site. Because it is both energy efficient and easier to transport in varied climates, bitumen emulsion has become the preferred standard for modern, high-speed highway projects and rural connectivity alike. In this industry, a manufacturer deals exclusively with bulk supply. The customer base consists of road developers, municipal corporations, and large-scale infrastructure firms. This business model benefits from a built-in recurrence. Water, traffic, and thermal expansion inevitably fracture asphalt. Every existing road eventually requires maintenance and resurfacing to remain operational. That maintenance demand extends far beyond public highways. Airport runways, like this one, cover hundreds of thousands of square meters and require specialized coatings and routine repairs to handle aviation loads. As the diagram shows, initial paving leads to environmental decay, which then triggers a repair contract. This cycle creates a predictable, recurring rhythm of bulk orders that persists as long as the infrastructure is in use. Once a manufacturer proves their product quality and supply consistency to a major contractor, repeat orders become a standard part of the relationship, allowing the business to scale without the volatility of seasonal trends. Multi-billion-dollar national entities like Indian Oil and BPCL already dominate the primary refinery space. On the surface, a smaller regional manufacturer might seem unable to compete with that level of industrial mass. However, heavy industrial logistics are governed by the cost of weight and distance. Moving bulk liquids hundreds of miles overland adds significant freight costs and introduces delays that can stall a multi-million-dollar construction site. A distant central refinery is a liability. High transit times eat into margins and disrupt schedules. But by setting up a regional hub close to active development zones, a local business eliminates transit costs, providing faster service than a monopoly. In the world of heavy logistics, proximity dictates the winner. When a regional manufacturer supplies a job site faster and cheaper than a distant monopoly, they turn a geographic constraint into a significant competitive advantage. To support this kind of localized industrial growth, various government vehicles, such as MSME benefits, Mudra loans, and PME-GP schemes, provide the financial support necessary for setting up a manufacturing unit. Transitioning to production requires strict operational planning. Success in this sector depends on organized engineering, precise machinery selection, and a rigorous plant setup that meets industrial standards. Technical partners like NPCS provide the necessary framework for this execution, offering detailed project reports, machinery selection, and the financial modeling required to move from a concept to a functional plant. Utilizing these financial incentives and technical blueprints allows entrepreneurs to bypass the common risks associated with industrial execution and enter the market with a proven operational plan. Industrial manufacturing offers a level of longevity and stability that digital consumer trends rarely match. Roads and airports are permanent requirements for economic growth. True generational wealth is often built by supplying the physical, foundational materials that a developing nation requires to function every day. As national infrastructure budgets continue to expand, capital markets will eventually recognize the value of these regional supply chains and increase the competition. The opportunity to secure a regional foothold exists right now. Those who build these localized supply chains today will be the ones who hold the infrastructure wealth of the coming decade.